Depleted uranium is the new better weapon. It is a byproduct of nuclear energy and weapons production and was first used on a large scale in the Gulf War. The UN estimates 2,500 tons have been dropped on Iraq, exposing all Iraqis and over 1 million U.S. soldiers to radioactive fallout. Ramsey Clark is a former U.S. Attorney General. He founded the International Action Center to oppose the first Gulf War. Along with Sarah Flounders, Clark and the IAC are trying to publicize the dangers of these weapons.
The first large number of U.S. soldiers coming back from Iraq found themselves chronically ill.
Flounder began an investigation by working with doctors and scientists.
The other thing that we found in Iraq was the enormous increase in children born with birth defects and a noticeable increase in the rates of cancer. We began to ask, what is the impact of the radioactive weapons that the U.S. military was using?
Now, when these soldiers come back, the wives complained of burning semen. In other words, these soldiers are bags of uranium leaking out of their bodies.
If there is one lesson that soldiers don't need to be taught, it's that war is hell. Drawn into the military because of the shrinking pool of manufacturing jobs, a failing educational system, and the promise of money to pay for college, this so-called volunteer army is trapped in a prism of fear, hope, and fate. For many, the military is trainer of last resort, the best chance for schooling, a way away from the sad, dismal reality of today's national life. Fear. Because many young men experience deep, heartfelt fear in the face of the plane slamming into the Twin Towers of Manhattan. Hope. Because given the hopelessness endemic in many rural and urban communities, there was considerable hope that military action would help restore that which September 11 banished utterly, the sense of safety. And fate, the blind forces that governs the curved roads of life. Unfortunately, those in power in Washington had other ideas. Drunk on the wine of victory and executive power, a cadre of neocons pushed their dreams of imperial domination as far as their imaginations could reach. The result, of course, is overreach. The result is a state of global disaster, the ends of which we all can only barely conceive. Who are the soldiers who have been trained, taught to kill, and sent into the field? In Operation Enduring Freedom, or is it Enduring Occupation, there are 37,000 people in U.S. uniforms who are non-citizens. They hope to live long enough to benefit from a program that allows them to get citizenship immediately without waiting the usual 5 years. 37,000 non-citizen soldiers. Rome, as it approached its latter years, promised a lesser kind of citizenship to barbarians on their borders who promised to fight for the empire. To the average Roman, they promised bread and circuses. Like Rome, the U.S. empire promises a lesser kind of citizenship to people on the border as border wars rage around them and as xenophobia reaches a fever pitch. It doesn't promise bread and circuses, but rather American Idol and a chance to appear on a reality TV show. From death row, this is Mumia Abu Jamal. These commentaries are produced by Noel Hanrahan for Prison Radio.